Hey guys, it's Carl. Not iPhone. We've just been making so many videos lately. This is the Apple Watch SE. Off to the side, we actually just recorded our iPhone 14 giveaway, so I will leave a link up this way. Make sure you check that out. Clearly, we're going a bit delusional recording so many videos, but this is the brand new Apple Watch. I got it right, SE. This is the one that flies kind of under the radar sometimes. I know that we have the new Series 8, once again, new video linked this way, and Series 7, which they're very similar. And the biggest hype, the Apple Watch Ultra, which is obviously really cool, but it's close to $1,000, that's a lot. This Apple Watch starts at $250. It has so many features that the Series 8 has and slash most of the Apple Watches have. I still think this is the best value to get. And I honestly think this is my recommended one, unless you are someone that really wants the Ultra for $1,000. If you really need those features, if you don't, skip the Series 8, skip the Series 7, get the new SE. So I'll quickly take this out of the box. It has a very similar box design to all the other models. So clearly we have this in just the standard aluminum. That's the only finish that you can get it in. What I do like though, we can now get it in silver, starlight, as well as midnight. So those are the only three options. And other than that, the unboxing is pretty similar. Of course, you can get a nice rubber band, which is my current favorite. I will say inside of the box, maybe the only difference other than this saying designed by California in Apple, a running joke here on the channel, the charging cable. So this does have USB-C, but it is not the fast charger. And you can kind of see that because this is wrapped in just the standard white. The fast chargers have the silver wrapped around it. And taking the SE out of the box, so there's slight differences to the design. The first new one is this backing. So this is now made out of a synthetic plastic, essentially. I think they call it like a nylon. It's essentially plastic, whereas the Apple Watch 8, 7, most of those have just been made out of the sapphire crystal along the back. The main sensors still have that. It's just to kind of keep costs down around the outside. Is that a deal breaker? Since this usually lives on your wrist, it's resting against your skin. You honestly will never be able to tell the difference. And on the side, that is still all in aluminum. So you still have that premium feel outward facing. And of course, the biggest difference here is the display. And you'll really notice that with a watch face that goes right to the edge. Like you see on Series 8, I have one of the new watch faces. It's kind of funky with all the orange. But if I do change this to the Metropolitan, which is the new watch face, because there is some built-in banding or black edges around the sides, you actually can't really tell too much of a difference that the display on the SE has larger bezels. Nick, can you tell?
Not at all.
Hard to tell, so maybe if I switch this to, say, one of those new watch faces, and there I've switched back to Playtime, and I think that one's a bit more obvious that the bezels are slightly chunkier over on the SE, and obviously as this watch face times out, the other big thing around the display is it does not have an always-on display. That, in terms of the design, is pretty much it. You still have a lot of the same features. The only thing internally, you do not have the new temperature sensor. So if you are someone that likes to track your temperature, I think it's super useful for women's health. That does not have the new temperature gauge, but the SE does have crash detection, which was one of the big updates coming to Series 8. Obviously a huge safety feature. If you are in a crash, the accelerometers, gyroscopes, and even the microphone all work together based on an algorithm to detect you have been in some sort of car crash, and it will contact emergency services. So that is a safety feature built into the SE. You still get fall detection. You cannot though track ECG, but all of the other health benefits, like all of the fitness things, tracking your heart rate, all the different fitness modes, it's waterproof. It's a really compelling watch to get if you are solely looking for some of those key basic features. Obviously, if you want to spend the extra money, it's over, what, $150 more for the Series 8 or even the Series 7, even if you can snag that on a discount now. The SE is still cheaper, and think with that extra, $100, $150, you can buy a pair of AirPods, you can buy an accessory for your new phone. I think that does go a long way. So honestly, in my opinion, the Apple Watch SE is still the one to get unless you are ready to drop, yeah, close to $1,000 Canadian, I know it is, for the new Ultra, which is coming to the studio. Obviously, that one is kind of set apart. It's built out of titanium. It has a way larger display. The thing is an Ultra Apple Watch, hence the kind of name. So make sure you're subbed to the channel, as that video will be dropping pretty shortly, as I should be getting in the studio. But I did just want to kind of highlight the SE, as I think it's the best one to get this year, especially if you're looking to save a couple bucks. Don't sleep on this one. I know it goes under the radar. This has been my review, and I'll kind of finish it off by saying the nice thing about Apple Watch is all of the bands are interchangeable, and that's the same thing for the SE. You could even dress this up with the Milanese metal band if you want to give it some extra premium pizzazz, if that's your jam, but I just stick to the OG rubber. It's the best for working out. It wicks away water. Even the nylon bands kind of get a bit wet, which I don't really love. So give me the OG rubber. It's the cheapest. They're the most colorful. I'd probably grab one in orange to match my rubber band for my OG, I was gonna say smartwatch. This isn't a smartwatch. To my OG watch. I'm a huge rubber fan guy, and I'm gonna stop blabbing. That was the iPhone. I'm saying iPhone again. That was the Apple Watch SE. Do we still have the iPhone SE? We do. We do. SE is all around. iPhone 14 giveaway once again. Going live on the channel. I think this should be our last Apple video for a little while. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll catch you in one of my next ones. Peace.